Hello everyone, welcome to part 46 of Advanced Ecom series in Laravel 7. So we are going to continue working on the product images module that we have started in last video. Okay, so we able to make the product underscore images table in the last video, and we able to add some of the data as well with the help of seeding. And in this video we are going to create product underscore images page as well, similar to this one, similar to product underscore attributes. We are going to make similar page like attributes. We are going to show here product images, these details we are going to show here, and here we are going to show that add multiple images, that file input. Okay, and along with that we are going to show added product images, means the product images that are already added. We are going to show some of the product, all the product images here of the product. Okay, so we are going to work on this thing in this video. And but before that, we are going to make few changes. We are going to resolve a few issues. We are going to update our code, not exactly issues, but we are going to update our code, so that means to make it even clear, okay, to make it even better code we want to do. Okay, so anytime if we feel that we require to update our code, then we are going to do that, okay, from time to time, because if we will make our code better, and that is really good for us. Okay, so see here in open products controller.php, you can see in add edit product function, we have added lot of conditions here, but we don't require to add so many conditions. See, you just need to open the database.php file located in config folder, and just make sure that in MySQL array strict must be false. Okay, if the strict is false, then there is no requirement of all these things. Okay, I forgot to tell you earlier, but these are not required at that time. Might be we have not done this change. Like I have told you that you can go inside your config database.php and you can make this one stick to false. Okay, then you are not required. See, this one I am not going to remove, but all other I am going to remove. Okay, see here, see, all the condition have been removed here, and it will work fine. I am going to update something, and you are going to check that it will work fine. See here, I'm going to edit something, I click on submit, and see, it is working fine. Okay, there is no requirement. But if you will remove this one, then the issue will come, because here we need to update our code as well for featured products. Okay, you can see I update now, I remove this one, and the see undefined variable is featured error has come up. And to resolve this one, we need to do just one thing we need to do. See, we can remove from here, just copy this one condition, and we can remove from there, and but we need to add here we need to add it like this, like if is featured is not empty. Okay, then in that case we are going to add it. Okay, otherwise we are not going to add it. Okay, download data, here is featured comes. If is featured is not empty, means is featured is coming as, you can open that add edit product blade file, and you can see is featured here is coming as yes. If it is checked, then it is coming as yes, and if it is not checked, then no value is coming from is featured, then there is no value that is passing from is featured, so the value is empty at that time. And we will do from our MySQL, we are going to do that thing also. But see, if there is value only, then we are going to save this one. Okay, see, if the value is there, and the value will be yes only if someone going to check that, if someone going to check this one, then the value will be yes. Okay, then it will check it is not empty. If it is not empty, then we are going to see, if it is not empty. Okay, I am going to add not empty. If it is not empty, means if some value is coming from here, then we are going to save this value in our table in is featured is underscore featured column. We are going to save our value, means we are going to save yes in there. Okay, so if it is unchecked like this one, and at that time what we will do, and for that I am going to update our products table here, and I am going to set the value. See, is featured here. See, I am going to change this one. Okay, is featured, I am going to set its default value. It's already set here. Its default value is 0, and that is fine. Okay, so we can set it default value as no also, but we have already defined. Okay, so it is defined as 0. That is fine, that is fine. Okay, so we can do one thing here. Here also, see here, add edit product, and here the value is yes. I want to show, sorry, this is the wrong database, ecom6, this is the right database. So I am checking that what is happening. This is the database that we are working on. Come up here. Okay, products, and I am going to check here, is featured yes and no. Now it is fine. Okay, so see here, we are going to set this is featured. I am going to set this is featured. I am going to change this, and by default it's I am going to set its value as no, as defined no, like this. Okay, so this change we have done. You can simply run this command and can do this one, or you can just simply edit this one and set the value as defined, as default. Okay, you just need to do like this, is featured, just change it, and as defined no. Okay, that is fine. Okay, this thing you need to do. And now see, now if I have not selected anything and click on submit, see, it is no error is coming. Now you can see everything we have done. Now there is no condition is required here. Like this you can update your code as well, update add edit product function at your end as well. Okay, so let's come back to our original thing, come back to our product underscore images table that we want to work on this time. Okay, this is the product underscore images. That was wrong. Okay, I was earlier selected the wrong one, sorry for that. This is the right one, the right table. Okay, that was the wrong one. That was the basic series, ecom basic series, related to ecom basic series. Okay, so this one is the ecom advanced series. Okay, so this is the table that we have done in the last video, products underscore images table. Okay, so we are going to add this one here as well. Its page we are going to add, similar to add attributes, but first of all we are going to add the icon here. And icon means that add images icon, and similar to this one. Okay, so we are going to add its icon. I'm going to open, I am going to close this one. This one is already clear to you, so I'm going to close, and I'm going to open products.blade.php file. Okay, so this is the blade file I'm going to open, and here I am going to add that icon, similar to add edit product attributes. Okay, I just copy and paste here. Okay, so just required this task to do, and after that we are going to add here like plus. I'm going to give here circle. Okay, to make some change, and here we will just give add images. Okay, add images, and now I'm going to check. Okay, it will look like this. That looks perfect. This is the icon that we have added for add images. You can see the title is coming add images here. Okay, so here I am going to here as well add images. This route we are going to make similar to add attributes. I'm going to make this route here in web.php file, and here I will add images like this. Okay, so I'm going to make its route match get post once again, get post, and here I'm going to add images, and after that id. Okay, so products controller at the rate of add images like this, get post, sorry, this one here I forget, add images and id we are passing, press controller, add images is the function. Okay, so now I'm going to make this function, press controller, and here I am going to make its function as well. I am going to add at the last. Okay, here I am going to make function here, public function add images, and $id we are passing, product id we are passing, and here we are going to get the product data. Once again I'm going to make it like this, $product data from the product model, and we can simply give find $id to get all data, all product data. Okay, product data, and it's JSON record. I am just want to debug that the data is coming fine or not. Okay, so I'm going to check the data here. I'm going to convert it to array now. Every time we are going to do array, most of the time we are going to do array, so I want to print it as well. So let's see. I am going to check now. Now I am going to click this one, and sorry, some error has come. Okay, so I want to check that what error has come up here. Okay, so let's see, and to closing, we are going to check here. Here it comes. Oh yeah, here. Okay, this one remove. Now you can check again. Now it is fine. Okay, so now you can see here that sorry, here we also required to make, here we have already done that change, but why it is not opening? We will go back once again. I am going to refresh and we'll click on images once again, and here the data is coming. You can see the data is coming now. Okay, in the form of array, all the data is coming up. Okay, but it is not coming properly because here we need to add like this. Okay, now it will come fine. Okay, like this. Okay, so the product data is coming up here, but see, we only require those specific columns. Here you have already seen that we require only specific columns, then no need to means gather all this data. And here in product attributes as well, we just require 4 things: product name, code, color, and image. Okay, so not that much data is required. So we will do the select query here. Okay, in add images as well as in add attributes, we need to just do that select query to just like this. Okay, so only selected data we are going to add. So we will add the same data here like we have done here, product data. Okay, so we are going to add this one here as well. Select this one, and here we will not do now find, we will do now where id is $id. Okay, like this. Now we are going to check once again, and I'm going to see, I'm going to products and we'll click on this one, and here nothing is coming, and we need to see why the data is not coming up. Add attributes, id, $id is here. Okay, okay, so here we require to add first also. Sorry, what's happening first. Okay, so now you can try, now it will come. Okay, so data is coming up now. Okay, so you can check here, data is coming up, but you can do one minor thing, one small thing. Instead of all this, you can simply fetch like this also. It will match with the id itself, and here this response is same. So you can also do like this. Okay, so all the required columns now we are getting. Okay, and now see, now it is fine up till now, but now we also required to send their images data along with this one. The images that we have added so far belong to this product. Okay, that thing also we want to fetch in advance in our add images. So for that we want relation, one more relation will be there now. Now you can check out that product underscore images table we have created. It is similar to product underscore attributes, and in product underscore attributes you can see that one product can has many attributes, and in product underscore images as well same thing we will follow, that one product can have many images. One product can have 5, 6, 7, means a number of images one product can have. So here the relation once again is has many. Okay, so one product can have many images, so the relation is has many. One product has many product images. Okay, so now we are going to add one more relation in product model, and this time we are going to add images function in our product model. Images return dollar this has many here it will come products image model name. Okay, so this one now we can use here with like this. Now you can try once again. Here see the image has come up because we have already given the dummy image in the beginning of this module. We have done the dummy image with the help of seeding, so here it has appeared. Okay, so now it is perfect. See, image is also coming up with this product. Okay, so all the required information are coming up now. Okay, so we can use this information in our blade file that we are going to do now. Okay, so we are going to return all this blade to our file that is add underscore image dot blade dot php file we are going to create. Okay, so I'm going to comment these two line, this one in fact I'm going to comment this one only because we want to convert it to array. To array is also another option to convert the this query to array. Okay, so there are many ways to do same thing. You can follow any of the one. Some of my friends always ask me that why I not follow that way or that way. See, I can't follow all the ways. Okay, I will just follow one way. Okay, and you can follow your own way. You can follow another way also. If you have a better way, then you can surely follow that. And it happens with every developer that means it not come in our mind sometime that which one is the better way, but we will select one of the way. One, we will always select the best one. Always try to select your best one. Okay, so there are many ways and we can select the best one that is easier, that is more comfortable, and that is also good for the query, good for our coding. Okay, so everything matters. And now I'm going to return view admin dot products images. Here we are going to add with compact, and this data we want to send product data. Okay, so this data we want to send there. So I'm going to create the file XAMPP htdocs ecom resources views admin products, and here I am going to create one file. I am going to copy this one only, add underscore attributes, we'll paste it and we'll make it add underscore images. Okay, so blade, this one is not required, like this. Okay, so we can open this file now, add underscore images, and we can make changes in this file. Okay, so everywhere where we have attributes, we can simply make them images, and attribute. It will reduce our task, reduce our effort, reduce our time. Okay, because we have already done all this. So the design we have got, everything we have got, the page is similar. Okay, only few changes we need to make. So here, see, add image form, that is fine. But here, see, add images also, that is fine. That we have already created this route, but we want to add one more option here, and that is enc type. Okay, because we want to add this time images, and for that we want to add the enc type. Okay, enc type equal to, and here it must equal to multi-part form data. Okay, form data like this. Okay, so multi-part form data we need to add, and after that come up here, and this code is not required now because we just want to add multiple images code, not the attributes one. So this one we can remove, and we can add the multiple add images code. Okay, so I am going to remove this code, and I just want to see. Okay, so I can remove all this, just will keep one, and here I'm going to make it like image. Okay, and this one is image, and images. Placeholder will not appear, so not required this one also. Okay, so rest of the things are fine, but here type is fine, and rest of the things seem to be fine. And one more thing we want to add, this one multiple we can add. Okay, now, and here also, see, now the image will come up here, and this one is not required. See, here also only image is come up. We can give right now like this, but later on we are going to update. Now we can check it out, and we'll see. I'm going to open in a new link here, because this, see, some issue has come up. Title is not there. We want to add the title as well. Okay, this one we can send from there only. For a title, we will check once what we have done with add attributes. Okay, so we will give the title here, title, but images like this. Okay, so this one we can send. Sorry, what is happening here today? Title like this. Okay, so now you can see the image is coming up here, but only the image name. We need to now update our code with the image path and with the image src uh, tag, HTML tags. Okay, so we are going to update this one. We just want to see that image is coming up here. Okay, so similar kind of path we require. I'm going to copy this one and going to replace this one. This is dollar image. Place it here like this. Okay, so now I am going to check here. See, image has come up here. Okay, so we have added the same image for altered images. Okay, so it is coming like this. Otherwise we are not going to add this same image, we are going to add the different image. Okay, different alternate image means 4-5 alternate image of this image, like I have shown you in the last video. Okay, that we are going to add. Okay, not the same one. And also active inactive status has appeared along with delete. Okay, and I think these things are working. Might be these are working. I am going to click no, these are not working. It will give some error. And this one delete, we are going to check that it able to delete or not. Okay, I'm not sure. No. Okay, because its routes does not exist so far. So only few changes we need to do with this one in next video, then it will also work fine. Along with the add images we are going to do in next video as well. See what is coming up here. I want to check out that image script. This one I'm going to remove. This one also, this one is not required, and we can do like this. Okay, choose file, no file selected. Now the multiple files you can select. Okay, multiple images you can select. If you have images, you can select those. Like I just want to select C3 4, as many you can select. Okay, and choose. See all the images, 6 files we have selected, so all the images you can see it is coming up here as well. Okay, so all the images we can add at once from add images. Okay, so this one we are going to do in next video along with active inactive status, along with delete. Okay, we are going to finish this one, and search also appeared up here. And one more thing I want to check. Okay, categories data table is coming up here. In sections, data table is also coming up here, and in products, data table is also coming up here. Okay, that is fine. Okay, perfect. Okay, so here we require more space, so we will add here some, we will give some style width kind of thing we want to give with our TD. Okay, you can make this CSS kind of thing, you can do. Okay, you can make CSS of all these things as well. Okay, now it seems to be fine. Okay, in one line it is coming, so we will keep checking that everything is fine or not. If something like, see, if something is wrong in categories, if something is wrong in sections, it happens when you are going to make the real website. It happens that you are going to upgrade, you are going to update your earlier code as well, because sometimes you when you will recheck your code, you will able to find some of the issues, and it's better if you are going to resolve those issues. Okay, we are not going to give the client website with errors. Okay, it will make our impression really bad, and the client will not come again. Okay, so we need to make sure that there will be no issue in our website, and anytime if you will find any issue, then try to resolve that immediately. Okay, so that's all in this video. In next video we are going to add multiple images, and we are going to make disable thing, active inactive string for the images as well, and we are going to do the delete functionality as well. Okay, so in next video we will try to finish it up, and we are very close to start working on the front end as well for our website, and so stay tuned for that. Okay, so that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.